Hi everyone. Welcome to the Elevate Mindset. Hope you are well. Take care of yourself. Subscribe and like for motivational video. There are moments in life you never forget, not because they are beautiful, but because they cut you to your core. That one insult, that moment of being overlooked, that time when your worth was dismissed as if it were nothing. Those memories live inside you. It's like scars you never asked for. But scars are not just reminders of pain. They are proof that you survived. Think about it. Every time they laughed at you, every time they excluded you, every time they told you that you weren't good enough, it wasn't just cruelty. It was a challenge, disguised as rejection. They tried to bury you, but all they really did was plant a seed. That seed is still alive in you, waiting to grow. Never erase those memories. Don't numb them. Don't deny them. Hold them close, not to live in the past, but to remind yourself that you were built in fire. The world tried to break you, and here you are, still standing. That's power. Anger is dangerous if left uncontrolled. But when harnessed, anger is rocket fuel. Think about the times you wanted to scream, when the words "you'll never make it" echoed in your mind. Instead of letting those voices destroy you, let them push you. Let every no become a reason to find your yes. The greatest achievers weren't born with approval. They were born in doubt. People laughed at them, dismissed them, and said their dreams were too big. Yet, they used every ounce of rejection as motivation to push harder, to dig deeper, to demand more from themselves than anyone else ever would. So don't fear your anger. Direct it. When you hit the gym, when you study late, when you wake up early to grind, carry those voices with you. Let them echo in your mind until you prove them wrong. What people don't see are the quiet nights when you question yourself, when you lie awake replaying every rejection, wondering if they were right. That silence can feel suffocating, but it's in those moments that your transformation begins. Because self-doubt, if faced, becomes self-mastery. Think of the nights you wanted to give up but didn't. You stayed up studying. You went to practice anyway. You kept working on your craft when nobody believed in it. Those nights are invisible victories, and they matter more than anyone's applause. You may not see progress yet, but every silent battle is shaping you. Every lonely night is adding steel to your soul. Don't run from them. Embrace them. That's where warriors are made. Words can break bones without ever touching you. Someone once told you that you were worthless. Maybe it was a teacher, a parent, a friend, or a stranger. And even years later, their words still echo. But here's the truth. Those words were never about you. They were about their own limitations. People project their fears onto others. When they told you that you couldn't, what they really meant was that they couldn't. When they mocked your dream, it was because they were afraid to chase theirs. Don't inherit their limitations. You have the right to rewrite the story. Every time their words replay in your head, respond with action. Let your success be the counter-argument they can never silence. Nobody claps for you when you're grinding in the shadows. Nobody notices when you're making sacrifices, skipping parties, waking up early, and chasing something invisible. But that's where greatness is born, in the dark, when nobody's watching. Think about it. Every champion, every success story you admire, was built in silence before the world saw the spotlight. Your dark season is your preparation. Don't resent it. Use it. Those lonely mornings, those unseen hours, are proof that you're committed beyond applause. And when the day comes, when the lights finally hit you, they'll call it overnight success. But you'll know the truth. It was built in every dark, thankless moment you refused to quit. You didn't choose the pain. You didn't choose the rejection, the disrespect, or the betrayal. But you do get to choose what happens next. Will you let it define you, or will you define yourself in spite of it? That's the crossroads every fighter faces. Most people stay broken. They carry bitterness, resentment, and blame into every corner of their life. But the strongest people use pain as fuel. They decide that their future will not be a reflection of the cruelty of their past. They rise, not because it's easy, but because they refuse to stay down. Remember this. The people who made you feel worthless don't get to decide your destiny. You do. Rise anyway. The most dangerous person is the one who remembers how worthless they felt and uses it as transformation. Pain creates vision. Rejection sharpens focus. Betrayal teaches resilience. Every setback becomes part of the armor you wear into battle. Transformation isn't about forgetting the pain. It's about mastering it. You become unstoppable not because you avoided suffering, but because you survived it and turned it into wisdom. That's how broken people become leaders. You have the ability to turn your pain into purpose. Every time you speak, create, or succeed, you prove that your scars weren't wasted. They became your superpower. Revenge doesn't need to be loud. The sweetest revenge is silence, the kind that doesn't respond to insult but responds with results. Let your silence scream louder than any argument. Let your actions rise above their doubts. When you finally succeed, don't waste energy proving them wrong with words. Prove them wrong with who you become. Success is a language everyone understands, even the people who once doubted you. And when they see you winning, living, and thriving, they'll remember how they treated you. They'll realize they were wrong. And you won't even need to say a word. At the end of the day, it's not about them. It's about you. Can you look in the mirror and know you fought for yourself? Can you respect the reflection staring back at you? That's the ultimate test, self-respect. People can doubt you, disrespect you, even abandon you. But as long as you never abandon yourself, you're still in the fight. The mirror never lies. It shows the cost of your choices and the strength of your survival. One day, you'll look in the mirror and smile, because you'll know the truth. They tried to break you, but they failed. Don't ever forget how worthless they made you feel. But don't hold on to it as bitterness. Hold on to it as a reminder that you deserve better, a reminder that you are stronger, a reminder that you were built to rise above it. Use a memory of your pain as a compass, not an anchor. Let it guide you toward growth, resilience, and greatness. That's how you make peace with the past, by building a future so powerful that it outshines everything that tried to destroy you. Your pain is not your prison. It's your power. Never forget that.